Hello, good night, good evening. It's 8 o'clock and we started with another show of Let's Talk Invicta. Because it's Monday night and because we can. But I'm not the really important guy. The really important guy is the man behind me. I tell you every week. But truly, he's really important because he selects always beautiful watches. Again, with beautiful prices. Hello, Mr. Wim van Buul. How are you doing?
I'm very good, René. Thank you very much for your kind introduction again. It makes me smile every week when you say that I'm the real important guy. But anyways, guys, I think I brought a very, very nice selection for tonight's show. For sure, our dear viewers all over Europe will be very happy with the watches that I bring for tonight's show. I have a few limited pieces as well. I have a Kraken with a tourbillon movement, really, really special, and both blue label watches. I have a very nice Pro Diver to start to add to your collection as a no-brainer. It's absolutely a fantastic price for a great watch. I have one of the best sold watches back in 2020, one of a Speedway with a gunmetal casing, really special. I have a very nice ladies watch with Austrian crystals. I have a vintage Invicta. And I have a DC Comics watch as well. So listen, I think there's enough surprises in tonight's show. And I would say let's start immediately with the first watch, René, if you ask me.
I would say let's rock and roll. So let's move on to the first one.
Okay, René. The first one is a true ladies watch from the Angel collection that we have in our collection. It's model number 21384, a gold tone ladies watch with Austrian crystals around the bezel, a heart-shaped crystal in the dial, and a very nice cabochon crystal on the crown as well. As discussed before, you can see it in your image that René shows you in the screen right now. It's a true ladies watch. It's a bracelet that tells you time. It's a piece of jewelry, if you ask me. Model number 21384. We have a few available to the viewers of the Let's Talk Invicta show. The regular pricing of this watch is 129 euros on our website, invictastores.eu. If you use the show code 21384, show 21384, you will get this watch not for 129. It will land on your doorstep within the coming days for 79 euros. A really great price for a beautiful ladies watch from the Angel collection, and the name Angel tells you already it's a true ladies product family within the Invicta collection. And we immediately show with the finishing of the watch that we are dealing with a true Invicta with all the details that we use in all our product families. We have the crystals around the bezel, the crystal in the dial, we have the crystal on the cabochon crown, and the band and casing is hand polished. So a really intense gold tone color.
So, and when I see this watch, also the band, it's not very thin. It's the shackles are very sturdy. What I see.
What we always and we are famous for that, René, because we actually have people that design our bracelets in our design teams. We have people that only work on the bracelets, and all our bracelets are solid. Yeah. So immediately when you feel the watch, you feel the quality actually of this particular watch. And our viewers and our collectors worldwide really appreciate this feeling of quality that we always reach with the weight and the finishing of the band. Really nice.
So what also is very nice, you already spoke about it. It's the heart. It's Australian crystals.
Told me. Austrian.
Austrian. Austrian. Ah, okay.
Yeah, Australia is too far away.
It's too far away.
We just take them from Austria. No, you really see the intense shine if you have the watch here on the close-up camera, René. Because this is a picture that you're showing now on the screen. Yeah. But if you see the watch in real life, you see that the crystals are really shiny and very, very feminine.
So what I also like is the very intense gold color, what you see over there in the watch.
Yes, that is because we hand polished the stainless steel.
Yeah.
And for this reason, you get this really shine, like your jewelry actually. It's
Yeah.
like a bracelet, and within this bracelet there's a watch, and this is an Invicta watch, and we give it to you for the best possible pricing. The show code 21384, and if you use this code on our website, you see that the pricing, if you select the watch from the Let's Talk Invicta tab, you still see the pricing is 129, which is the regular pricing for this watch. Use the show code and the pricing drops in the checkout to 79 euros, all inclusive, including free shipping, including return shipment if needed, 3 years warranty, everything is here.
Yeah, so this is the important show code, but the regular viewers already know, but we are increasing every week in numbers, so there are still every week new viewers who are discovering our channel and our show. So if you want to have this particular watch, this Angel watch for 79 euros, you go to our website, invictastores.eu, and then you have to fill in this code. So every time, that's very important to fill in, and then the price drops to this price of 79 euros. And also very important, and Wim already told you, but I repeating him. So that means that this code and this price is only valid for 24 hours. So that means buy now or cry later. Hey.
Yes, and 24 hours, René. And also, if when we bring watches to the Let's Talk Invicta show, it's always special models and special selections that we create with our mother company in USA. We don't have a lot of quantity. So you have to be fast or you miss out, because sometimes the code is still valid, but the watch is sold out. So we cannot deliver what we sell out. So you have to be fast, guys.
All right.
So next watch, René. Another special one. First, I'll show you the box, because this watch, which is model number 29065, will come in a very special DC Comics limited edition box made for the DC Comics series. And our collectors worldwide know that DC Comics are always limited edition watches. We have the license to produce watches for the DC Comics product family. And in this case, I selected a Superman watch for the tonight's show, and I think it is one of the nicest watches in the DC Comics collection. Please check out the black bracelet, the black casing, the blue, red and yellow logo of the Superman, and I think it came out as a fantastic watch. Even if you if you're not connected to the DC Comics and you're not a collector whatsoever, it's still a very nice watch to wear, a very nice color combination. This watch retails on our website, an official licensed product, guys, so you know that it's limited. 220 euros. If you use the show code, SHOW29065, this watch will be yours for only 99 euros. I think, we discussed it before, I think it's one of the lowest priced licensed product that we ever bring. I think we even the Disney products were higher priced.
Absolutely. So, as we discussed for the show, this is absolutely the lowest DC, Marvel, Star Wars, whatever. This is absolutely the lowest we done on this Let's Talk Invicta show. So,
and I have to thank our headquarters, our CEO in USA, for giving the opportunity to bring these watches for those prices into the Let's Talk Invicta show. But first of all, I have to admit that I selected this particular watch because of the looks, not because of the pricing. We started working on the pricing after I selected them. And I think, if you see the watch on my wrist, and I try to put it in front of the close-up camera. You see that it's a very accessible 43 millimeter sizing. Yes, 43. And but also the color combination, the matte and black finishing, matte and shiny finished black band, and also the blue bezel, the red inserts on the dial, really outstanding.
Yeah, absolutely nicely done. And Wim, when we are talking about details, let's have a look to this watch. This is also so much detail. Of course, we have the Superman logo, but we have also here on the second hand, also there is a Superman logo. Wow.
Yes, and they're really nice. And on the side of the casing, on the crown,
Yes.
we also show you the Superman logo. Can you see?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely
So,
nicely done. So a lot of
yeah.
detail.
This is what we are famous for, René. Invicta is invincible in detail. This is in our logo. And we always want to show you the special features that we have in our watches. So in this case, guys, if you want this DC Comics watch, and we have 5 pieces left at this moment. So you go to the website, you go to the Let's Talk Invicta tab, you hit the watch that you like. Once you click it, you still see the pricing is €220. You use the show code SHOW29065, and the pricing will drop in your checkout to €99. Okay? And if you guys have any questions, and I told you before, but really we like to communicate with our watch collectors, with our viewers worldwide. Please send your messages to our socials. Our social media team is always waiting for your comments, and we are here to respond and suit your needs. And this also makes it easier for me to bring the right collection to the Let's Talk Invicta show. And talking about this, René, this immediately brings me to our next watch, because this watch came in by demand a couple of times already on our website.
Yes.
And I finally got it for tonight's show. It's one of the entry-level Invicta Pro Diver watches. It's from our specialty Pro Diver series, model number 12846, with our signature yellow bezel in combination with the dark dial. A really nice combination, perfectly water resistant, 100 meters with your rubber strap, but the pricing makes it tops off the fantastic features for this watch. The pricing on our website is €75. An entry-level Invicta watch doesn't mean that it's bad quality whatsoever. We have all the details that you want in your Invicta watch in this watch as well, but it's just an entry-level specialty Pro Diver, €75, and I managed to get it for a better price even. I managed to get 10 pieces for tonight's show, and for those of you that have so many nice Invicta watches that you showcase them in your collector boxes, but you don't wear them, and you want a watch that you can wear every day, this is the watch to go for. You can be the owner of this piece, 12846, for €49 only.
What?
And René, this is also what we discussed before the show. I think this is also one of the cheapest watches, one of the best prices that we ever bring. Yes, 100%.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. So I cannot remember that we brought a men's. Maybe we did one women's watch for 59 or maybe 49, but a man's watch for 49 we never done. This is absolutely the lowest price.
Yes, and it's a very comfortable watch to wear. Your rubber strap, the casing is fully stainless steel, 316L. Your highest grade stainless steel. It's matte finished, and it has your sports bezel in the signature yellow color. I think the asymmetrical look and feel of the watch makes it even more special than a regular Pro Diver watch. And you see that we also have in the rubber strap the Invicta logo embossed. So 12846, go to the website, hit the watch, and use the show code 12846. The watch will be yours for €49 and will land on your doorstep. If you order now, it will land in your doorstep in the coming days.
Yeah. So I really want to move on, because the next watch is for me personally one of my absolutely favorites, and that's because of the special complication what is in the watch. So tell me more about it.
Well, the next watch, René, is a watch that is very special within the Invicta collection and within any watch collection if a brand has a tourbillon movement. But we, Invicta, present to you a tourbillon movement tonight in the Let's Talk Invicta show. In the Kraken casing, which is one of our most complicated cases in the whole Invicta collection, with the metal molded injection, where we have the beautiful finishing of the watch with the. Please check on the top of the watch. Also, the bezel is really special. Completely anatomically designed. The rubber stainless steel combination. But what makes it so special in Tonight Show is the movement that is inside. You know, back in the 1800s when the pocket watches came, they had a lot of problems with gravity. And gravity, you know, when the pocket watch moves in the pocket of your coat or your pants, the gravity influenced the timekeeping. So the watches didn't keep time because, you know, all of the gravity. So that's why they made back then the tourbillon movement. It's actually a capsule in which the movement turns in your casing. So it's not affected by gravity. And I will try to put the watch in the close-up camera. And if you look closely, you see that actually the movement turns in the open heart. You see that it turns around. So in 1 minute, in 60 seconds, the movement turns around its cylinder to keep the balance very proper. I have to admit, these days, the movements are so precise and so well made that gravity doesn't influence anymore.
Okay.
But still, watch lovers out there and those who recognize immediately the complications and the quality that we have in the movements, they really are into these kind of movements. And I'm going to give you this watch in Tonight's show for a price that has never been heard before in the watch world. I'm going to give you a Kraken tourbillon, which is on our website for €1,555. If you use the show code SHOW35730, you have a tourbillon handmade movement in a blue label finishing Kraken watch for only €759.
Wow.
And listen, €759 is a lot of money, but €759 for a tourbillon movement is absolutely it's a crazy price. It's the best bargain I've ever made.
Absolutely, you're so right. So, and I walk a little longer than only today on this globe, and I know what other brands are what they are charging for a tourbillon. How is it even possible that we, as Invicta, can bring this price, €759? It's not only the tourbillon, it's the complete watch. So how is it possible, Wim?
Well, first of all, as I tell you every week, I'm always working the whole week with our mother company in USA to bring the best possible prices and collection to the Let's Talk Invicta show. So the quantity is limited. The watches are most of the time limited editions. And in this case, it's a Seagull movement made by the Seagull factories, TY 800 movement, especially made and designed for Invicta. So it's a partnership that we have, and we only have at this moment 4 pieces left. So at this moment we have 4 pieces left, and those are the only 4 pieces in Europe, guys, because this watch is so special. If you try to find it on the invictawatch.com website, you cannot even find it because it's so limited that we only had a few pieces. It was not worth it to put it on the website. They were immediately sold out. Let me show you the case back, and René just showed you the picture already. But if you see the case back in real life, I'm very proud of this because there's a lot of work in the movement with the Côte de Genève finishing, the blue screws, you see, all the open case back, and it's a completely blue label watch in this case, which means that the case back is also blue, and blue label, and those collectors out there immediately know what I'm talking about. Blue label are always limited edition watches, and I'm very proud that I can say that in tonight's show we have 2 blue label watches, and the good thing is that we have 2 different blue label watches in 2 different blue tones. Really nice to show, but I will show you later. So talking about the Kraken again, the Kraken itself is already a very complicated casing and band design. Yeah. And with this tourbillon movement, it's even more limited and more special than it was before.
When can
1500. Yeah.
Sorry that I interrupted you, but can you show the band? Because I love this special band.
Yes. The band is finished. like the skin of the Kraken octopus.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, it's very
It's
nicely
completely
done.
rounded. Yeah, it's stainless steel, completely rounded, and we call it MIM technology, MIM, which means that it's metal injection molding. So actually, you mold the solid links of the brand into the shape that they are in now. And as you can see, everything is rounded on this watch. So the crown, the bezel, the band, the finishing. Maybe from the side you can even see it better than I
Yeah,
see that.
yeah. Now you can see it very
You see the
clearly.
scales.
Yeah.
Yes. A very, very special watch. And again, guys, this is from our reserve collection. So you immediately know that it's a very, very special watch within the Invicta family. And yeah, pricing in tonight's show is absolutely incredible. It's still a lot of money. I admit that immediately. But as you know, and you collectors know maybe even better than me, a tourbillon is very scarce. And in this case, you buy a tourbillon for 759 euros.
Yeah. Wim,
Absolutely
I really have to compliment you, and I also have to compliment Elal and his team for to make this beautiful Kraken. It's a very beautiful, stylish watch, but to bring the Invicta tourbillon to our show for only 759 euros. I have to applaud. Really, it's so and the price is incredible for the tourbillon. So if you are a real collector now and you're watching, this is really buy now or cry later. This price is never going to happen again. Okay,
absolutely,
Wim.
René.
Yeah,
I will forward your compliments and your applause to our mother company USA. This makes us more motivated to bring another beautiful collection for next week's show. But let's move on with tonight's show,
Yep.
René. Going from the Kraken, I'm going to one of our bestseller models at this moment. It's a specialty series that we actually introduced already in the 1990s. And we are bringing it back since 2 years now. And it absolutely sells out immediately if we have them in stock. This is our specialty series with the President bracelet, with the Jubilee casing, as you can see, the finishing of the band, of the bezel, with a very nice charcoal dial, a very nice combination. The watch itself, it has a casing of 43 millimeters, so very accessible and very comfortable to wear because of the President bracelets, as you can see here on my wrist.
Wow, the two-tone is very beautiful.
Yeah, you mean the charcoal dial?
Not only the charcoal dial is also very beautiful, but the President band, the high gloss and the matte finishing. It's very nicely done.
Yeah, really nice. Yes, it gives a very rich feeling to the watch. And guys, if I tell you the pricing for this piece, you will not gonna believe it. It's really, really incredible. The model number is 29383. 29383. It sells on our website, and we have many different colors, so you can check. Sells on our website for 115 euros, 115. This particular model we selected for the Let's Talk Invicta show. If you use the show code SHOW29383, the pricing will drop in the checkout to 79 euros only. And you will have a very fashionable, easy to wear, specialty Invicta watch with all the details that you want in your Invicta. For example, we have the Swiss Cross logo on the crown on the side. Maybe you can see it in the close-up camera. Just to show you one detail that always stands out. It's a 50 meters water-resistant casing, so you can wear it actually all day, if you ask me. 79 euros, so a 36 euros discount. 79 euros shipping included, and a 3 years warranty. If you order now or within the next 24 hours, you will get it on your doorstep in the coming days.
So a beautiful watch for again a very beautiful price. And so dear viewers, if you have some recommendations, if you have some particular families you want to see here on our show, then please give us a post, because our social media team is already ready for you, and Wim will take care of it, and we'll probably we will show your wishes next week on our Let's Talk Invicta. So, and give us also the thumbs up if you want to, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, and follow us. So Wim, shall we go on with the next one? It's also
Yes.
a highlight.
Yes, the next one I'm very happy to bring it, because I tried to bring this watch already a couple of times. And all the times I wanted to, first of all, the production got stalled because the movement couldn't be delivered. As you know, that in many different product ranges, there's a lot of delays in deliveries because of lack of product.
Mm-hmm.
And in this case, this watch has the particular Z60 Ronda movement. That is our signature movement with the yellow base plate. This movement couldn't be delivered for the last couple of months, so we had a few deliveries on stall. Also this one, but I'm very happy that I can bring it in tonight's show. The model number is 19528. This was requested already a couple of times in the beginning of this year, but we just didn't have it. And especially this particular color, the silver tone band, the matte finishing, and the charcoal bezel, gunmetal bezel, and the gunmetal dial makes it stand out within the Invicta collection. It's from the Speedway series. It has a very nice matte finished bracelet. Mm-hmm. I love the color that we have on the bezel. I always happen to pick the black series, the charcoal series, out of our collection. Please check it on my wrist. It's really, really nice. It's a chronograph movement, the Z60, as I told you already, the Swiss movement that we have a partnership with Ronda. This Speedway watch retails on our website for €249. In tonight's show, I'm able to bring you this beautiful Speedway series 19528 for the remarkable price of €129. This is the lowest price ever for this Speedway piece. As I told you already, this was one of the best sellers in 2020. And we had a lot of requests to get this watch back into our collection. Now we have it, and I'm bringing it to tonight's show, Let's Talk Invicta show. This price is valid for 24 hours, €129, and it's absolutely a fantastic watch. I have the live piece here. As I told you already, I just showed it on my wrist already. If you see the pictures on your screen, it doesn't do justice to the looks of this watch. It's such a rich watch in finishing and in details used. I'm also opening the band to show you the case back, because it has our open case back to show you the signature movement that we use in partnership with Ronda. A very nice quartz chronograph movement, very reliable, very precise, and it's fitted into this 100 meters water resistant casing.
So again, a top watch for a remarkably low price. I love the band about it. I love the charcoal. So and I know a lot of our collectors will also love this watch.
100%, René, and it has, it's. I tell it every time. The bands are solid. They fit like a glove around your wrist. It's not just your next door watch. It's really a nice piece. Actually, the weight of this total watch, before sizing, is around 300 grams. So our viewers back home, they know immediately what I'm talking about. It's one of those pieces that you really feel that you're wearing quality and that you're wearing an Invicta watch.
So, I would say let's move on, because the next one is also one of the blue labels you spoke about.
Yes.
So
yes, it's another blue label watch, René. It's from our Coalition Forces series. And as I told you before, we have two blue label watches. We have the Kraken that I just showed, and we have this beautiful Coalition Forces watch, which is model number 34727. But those two blue label watches have two different kinds of blue, as you can see.
Oh yeah.
Where the Kraken is more matte finished and more in the darker blue shades. This Coalition Forces is a little bit more standing out, and it's in the high polished royal blue version. You see, this, it's very shiny, it's very bright, and I think it fits perfectly to this Coalition Forces lineup. The model number again is 34727. It comes with the Z60 Swiss movement made by Ronda for Invicta. 399 euros is the regular pricing on our website, and I was quite surprised that I could get this watch for tonight's show, and I could get it for an even fantastic price. You're saving 200 euros if you order now, and this watch will be yours for 199 euros only. I think that Blue Label watch, with all those details and those, you know, the way we finish those Coalition Forces watches, and I will show you the case back to prove that. You see the Blue Label case back with the Coalition engravement, laser engraved.
Very nice.
A lot of details to see. Please check on the movement as well, the skeleton and the bridge that we built to make this, you know, this bulky watch, this 56 millimeter watch, strong enough. We built this bridge into the movement to hold the hands. Again, 399 euros. If you use the show code 34727, the watch will be yours for 199 euros only.
Wow. So
I think the collectors are really happy with us tonight, because I see the orders coming in, and I see that especially those special models are immediately appreciated and immediately bought by the collectors back home. Thank you for this. I will try to bring more special watches in next week's show, but tonight is really special because we have two Blue Label watches in two different shades of blue. Really nice.
So Wim, let's do some old stuff now.
Well, old, it's a design that we have already from the 50s, and we have a very nice vintage watch in our collection. A leather strap vintage watch. I mean, we have so many complicated designs and so many special color combinations that I think it's good for all our collectors out there to have one of those vintage Invicta watches in your collection as well. You see a leather strap watch with a matte finished stainless steel casing. The model number for this watch is 36236. We are very happy with these series. We have them in many different color tones on our website for 105 euros. So already a great price. But I managed to get the pricing down to make it more attractive for our viewers at home. I managed to get the pricing down with 24%. So your price will be, if you order now or in the coming 24 hours, 69 euros for this beautiful Invicta vintage watch. We even use the old Invicta vintage logo on the dial, as you can see. It's actually the same logo as we used back in the 50s. We have the separate second hand on the lower part of the dial. We have the blue finishing of the numbers and the markers, and we have the rhodium color plated dial that really stands out in this stainless steel casing. And although it's a vintage watch, it's still a 50 meters water resistant casing. So you can wear it with peace of mind when you have it in your work or on your daily use. As you can see here on my wrist, the sizing is really attractive and really accessible, 44 millimeters. So very comfortable to wear. Yeah. And I think, you know, this is a beautiful watch to finish off tonight's show. I was very excited about the lineup, and especially this last one also. It's probably not the most sought after Invicta watch, but once you see it, you immediately recognize it as a true Invicta for a great price, 69 euros, and use the show code, guys, show 36236.
Yeah, I love this this dial, Wim. So much detail in the dial. Also the numbers, it looks like it's guillochette. How do you say guilloche?
Yeah, guilloche. Yeah. It's and again we use a rhodium plating to get to the color that we have on the dial as well. This gives you this vintage feeling as well, and especially in combination with the Roman with the blue finished numbers and markers on the dial.
Yeah. So a very beautiful lineup this week again. So again, I introduce you always big on the show, but you the real important man. But you are. So you are creating the show. The whole lineup is perfect. The prices are great, and that's why our collectors already love our Let's Talk Invicta show. So I really looking forward to next week for another Let's Talk Invicta show. And dear viewers, if you have some recommendations, if you want to see some particular watches in our show, then give our social media team a notification by posting your questions or your demands. So, and that you can do on Hoppa, so Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, also Twitter. So, hey, Wim, do you want to say something special, or do you have a special announcement, for example?
I take your compliments, René, and I really appreciate that. But I want to compliment our dear viewers back home as well, because you are also responsible for the lineup that we have in the Let's Talk Invicta show. Every time we get your comments, we try to fit those watches into the lineup, and we'll keep on doing so. So please send us your comments. I want to thank you for viewing tonight. I'm going to work on the collection for next week. It will for sure be another exciting collection for great prices. And please remember, guys, the prices that we have in tonight's show are only valid for 24 hours. Thank you for watching, René. Thank you for moderating the show, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, dear viewers.
Your turn.
Hey, now it's my turn. Okay, so I will close up this show. Thank you for watching, and bis bald, auf Wiedersehen, arrivederci, ciao ciao, bye bye, zwaai zwaai.